Hello students, here we are meeting to learn the fourth chapter. Okay, all are welcome for the computer class. Excel, formula and function. What is formula? What is function? How to give formula? How to copy it? How to give the function? All that we are going to learn. Okay, in this chapter. Introduction to formula. A formula is a sequence of values, cell references, name of functions or operators, that is plus, minus, multiplication and division, that produces a new value from the existing values. Means it is doing some calculation. Okay. In Excel, formulas begin with an equal to sign, such as equal to 2 plus 2. So you will get, and if you will press enter after that, you will get the result in that particular cell. Every cell in a worksheet has unique address, also called as cell reference. While entering formulas, use cell references instead of actual data whenever possible. When you use cell references and you change a number used in formula, Excel will automatically redo the calculation for you. Means assume that you have entered A1 plus A2 in A3 column. Okay. In A3 column, you are adding the total of A1 plus A2. Okay. Now in A1 column, first suppose you have entered 20 and then in A2 column you have entered 40. So 20 plus 40 it will become 60. But afterwards you found that no, instead of 20 I want to give 30. So in that A1 column you have changed the value to 30. So automatically after changing the value of A1 you'll get the change in answer also, that is 30 plus 40 you will get 70 in A3. This gets automatically done by the computer. A group of cells in a worksheet is called a cell range. Cell ranges are defined by their anchor points and the upper left corner and the right corner of the range. The range reference includes both anchor points separated by a colon. Means the anchor points and the end points are given with the column from this range up to this range. Means from suppose A1 it is starting up to C3 or D3 or D4 or some values we have to specify. Okay. Now which are the operators which we are using while giving the formula, that we are going to learn. A formula can contain one or more operators. Operators means what exactly you want to do with the numbers. That sign is called the operator. Okay. An operator specifies the type of calculation you want to perform. Four types of operators are there: arithmetic, comparison, reference and logical. Arithmetic operators. You can use arithmetic operators to perform mathematical calculations. See here, some arithmetic operators are given. Here first operator is given and the description is given. Plus sign, that is used for addition, A1 plus B1. Minus sign, subtraction, A1 minus B1. Multiplication, that is star symbol, multiplication sign, A1 multiplied by B1. Division, slash is used. Division, A1 divided by B1. Percent sign means percentage of the value which is given in that particular cell. That is percent of A1 in bracket A1 percent. Exponential, that is raised to. A1 value is raised to by B1 value. Okay. Now this comparison operators. You can use the comparison operators to compare two values to return a value of true or false. Means what? Equal to. Equal to A1 equal to B1. Means is A1 equal to B1? Yes, that is true or false. We are giving the answers. Greater than. A1 is greater than B1. Less than. A1 is less than B1. Greater than, equal to. Okay, A1 is greater than equal to B1. Less than, equal to. Less than, equal to A1. Less than, equal to B1. Then not equal to. Okay, less than, greater than symbols are used for not equal to. These operators we are using. Furthermore, reference operators. The reference operators combine two cell ranges to create a single joint reference. Colon. Okay, two dots, vertically two dots, it's called a colon. Range operator produces a range from the two cell references, example C5 to D5. Okay, now space. Intersection operator produces a range, that is the intersection of two ranges, that is D1 to E5 and B2 to E7. Space is used in between. Comma. Union operator combines multiple references into one reference. Example, sum is equal to B5 to B15 and D5 to D15. That is sum. This column range also and this column range also. So it is separated with comma. Logical operator. Logical operators are used to compare two or more relational expressions. These operators also give a single value as result, that is true or false. Logical operators not and or. In the course of this, for making formulas or using formulas, we'll come to know all this in detail. Order of calculation. See, suppose we have formed the formula that 2 plus 3 plus minus 10 divided by 4, all this. But which operator or which function will get solved first? That is the order of calculation. When a formula contains more than one operator, Excel performs the calculations in a specific order according to the precedences. The order in which Excel performs operations in formula is called order of calculation. This is also from left towards right always. But in that also percent sign, if any percentage calculation is there, it will get solved first. Then exponential sign, that is raised to sign, it will this is the second level. Multiplication or division from left to right, which comes first. Addition and subtraction from left to right, which comes first, and then the comparison operators. Okay, like this manner it will solve the big complex calculation or complex formula. Okay, we are going to learn all this. Now whenever you are entering data, you are giving formulas, sometimes it is showing us the error message. So what is the error that we should understand, and accordingly we should try to rectify the error. Then only we can go ahead and do more complex calculations also. So these errors are mentioned here. An error message appears when Excel cannot properly calculate or display the result of a formula. Hash sign. The column is too narrow to display the result of the calculation. That time hash sign is used. Now here 8684 plus 6562, the result will be of more than 4 digits, 5 digits or maybe 6 digits also. That's why it is not able to fit that new answer. That's why it is showing the hash sign. Then hash divide /0 and the exclamation mark. The formula divides the number by 0. Excel consider a blank cell to have a value of 0. Suppose this the formula divides number by 0. Division of number by 0 is not possible. You will get the infinite number, which is wrong. So this is not possible to divide any number by 0. So this error is getting shown. Name hash name question mark. The formula contains a function name or a cell reference that Excel does not recognize. Here in A1 it is given 10, A2 it is given 20, A3 it is given 30. Actually, while typing the formula, it is written AG. Instead of A1, it is wrongly written AG and A2 and A3. So AG here, this cell reference itself is a wrong cell reference given, because A is the column which we are specifying, and after column name, we should specify the row number, which are numbers. So here AG is not a valid cell reference. So it is showing us the error. Then next error is hash ref reference. The formula refers to the cell that is not valid. Means suppose you have written the formula and afterwards you deleted one of the cell from out of that. It will give you this error. So you have to check why this error has come and you have to rectify it. Hash value. The formula refers to a cell that Excel cannot use in the calculation. Means what? Here see the values of those cells. It is written in the function bar, it is written a equal to a1 plus a2 plus a3. The value of a1 is 10, the value of a2 is 20, and the value of a3 is Monday, written text. So two numeric values plus one text value. This is not applicable for addition. So this error message it is giving. Whenever you will well versed with the errors, which errors are occurring, you can rectify the errors and you can work in the Excel sheet very easily. That's why you should know the errors. Now, how to create a formula? For that, suppose assume that this progress report file, in that name of the student is there, and English, Hindi, math, science and computer marks are there. Suppose we want to make the total of all these columns for each student. How to do that? In that case, in the total column, take your cell pointer to the total column, press equal to sign, type equal to sign in that, and after that take your mouse pointer on the cell C4, that is the marks he got, Rahul, the first student, got in English. So it is here, and simply whenever you'll click there, that C4, this cell address will come automatically in the total column, and then press plus sign, and then take your mouse pointer on the second value, that is D4. So it will come D4 there. Again press plus sign, click on plus sign, it will come there. Then E4, then take your mouse pointer on F4, then G4. And after clicking on G4, simply press enter key. So you'll get the value of addition of C4 plus D4 plus E4 plus F4 plus G4. Means all the marks of all the subjects for first student, it will get displayed. But this value you'll get after pressing the enter key. Now, whenever we can done this calculation, we can copy the same formula for all remaining students. But whenever we are copying this same formula, the cell references are getting changed. Means for the second student, that is Sanjay Kapoor, it would be C5 plus D5 plus E5 plus F5 plus G5. It should come like this. But there is a feature called autofill. Here, whenever you want to copy the formula which is applied in the first total column, we want to apply the same formula for all remaining cells of the total column. That time, take your cursor on the total column, in the total column H5, and there take your cursor on the right hand side bottom edge of that H5. So it will become the thick plus sign will become a thin plus sign, and simply drag, keep the mouse left button press and drag it over the cells, that is C6, C7, C8 up to C14, and just release the mouse button. You will get the total displayed. And for each this cell, if you will see, it has taken care of the cells, changing the cell addresses for the record. Okay. Now, this we have seen about the formulas in the Excel. Now we'll see functions in the Excel. What are functions? A function is an built-in formula that you can use to perform calculations on the data in your worksheet. Ready-madely, these functions are available. Or actually, it is built-in formulas only, but it is ready-madely available. We don't have to type it. Excel offers many functions that you can use to perform mathematical calculations on your worksheet data. For example, average, count, max and minimum, sum. Okay, these are the common functions which we are generally using. Specify individual cells. When a comma separates cell references in a function, Excel uses each cell to perform the calculation. For example, sum. A1, A2, A3 is the sum, as the formula is equal to A1 plus A2 plus A3. Okay. Now specify a group of cells. When a colon separates cell references in a function, Excel uses the specified cells and all the cells between them to perform the calculations. Example is equal to sum A1 colon A3 means from A1 column up to A3, A1 cell up to A3 cell. All the cells, that is A2 also, it will get included in that. Is the sum same formula, that is A1 plus A2 plus A3. Arguments. Functions use arguments which are the specific values used in particular order to perform calculations. That is A1 colon A3 is the argument. Means actually the area where we want to do the calculation, it is specified. Structure of a function. What are the elements of these function? Function in Excel always begin with equal to sign followed by the function name. Function name is followed by opening parenthesis. Parenthesis means the rounded brackets. Then arguments separated by comma or colon and the closing parenthesis. See here it is given equal to sign. That is after that function name is written, that is sum. Then it is opening parenthesis means opening round bracket. Then it is written A1 colon A3, that is the argument. Okay, here. And the closing parenthesis, that is the closing rounded bracket. This way only you should write the function, any function. Okay, then only it is going to give you the proper result. Now here we will see how to use the average function. Okay, for that the average function sums the numbers within the specified range and then divides the sum by the total number of non-zero cells in that range. What it means? Now here 330 is the total column, and whereas we are having English, Hindi, suppose 5 subject marks. So this 330 will get divided by 5 if we want the average. But here we want the average students, how many marks they scored. So here we are taking the total of 330, 350, 395, 290, the total of all this total column, and it will get divided by 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 divided by 10. Okay. So here select the cell where you want to put the average. So here we are selecting the cell, that is H6, H16. Type equal to sign average and the opening bracket. And here click on the first cell, that is H5, and just drag it. The first endpoint of the range for calculating the average means up to H14. You should bring the you should drag the mouse up to H14 in that particular column, and then leave the mouse button, click on the enter key, so you will get the average. Okay, means it will, what it will do, it will sum up all the numbers which are there in that range from H5 to H14. And it will make total of that, and it will get divided by 10, and you will get the value of average there in that H16 column. Similar way we can take out highest marks of the students, means highest total of this total column. Okay, who got the highest total? That also we can find out, and what is his total. For that, now max function in Excel is used to display the highest value in the range. This function is ready-madely available. Only thing we have to make use of that function. Now we should know where the function is residing, from where to click and how to click. For that, select the cell where you want the highest marks, that is H17. Okay, we want to get displayed the highest marks in H17. So select that cell. Click on insert function button from the formulas tab. See, in the formulas tab, all of you know on the top of the screen there are tabs. So click on formulas tab, and there is a insert function button is there. If you will click on insert function button, you will get a menu displayed there, and out of that menu, out of that dialog box, you have to select the function which you want to perform. Now here we are selecting max function. When the insert function dialog box is displayed, click on the max function in the select a function box. Click on OK button. After clicking on OK button, type the range of numbers from H5 to H14 in the number 1 box. See, one more dialog box you will get displayed. There in the number 1 box, you have to specify the range for which total marks you want to find out the highest marks. Okay, that range is H5 colon H14. Like this, you have to type in number 1 column and just click on OK button. You will get the maximum marks out in that given range of cells. Means from this point to this point. Here it is given H5 to H14. See here, 395 is the highest marks among all the total marks. Okay, that you will get displayed. Here we will see determining lowest marks using auto sum min. Okay, how to do that? That is also very simple. Min, this minimum function. Min function in Excel is used to display the lowest value in a range. Select the cell where you want to display the lowest marks, that is H18. This particular cell, we are selecting it, highlighting it. Click on the formulas tab. Click on the down arrow of auto sum button. Auto sum button is there. Click on that. You will get it the value. If you want another range of cells instead of the cells selected by auto sum, click on the first cell H5 and then means in the number 1 values, or go to functions, insert function value also. Click there. You will get all the functions displayed. Out of that, select the minimum function, min function, and give the range of cell, like how we have given for calculating maximum value of the total. So here give the range as H5 colon H14 and click on OK or press enter key. So you will get the minimum value of that given data range, that is 290, displayed in H18 cell. Okay. With this, we have seen what are the difference between the formulas and functions, and how to give the formula and how to use the function also. In the next video, we are going to learn further more things about it. Now, in this video, we have learned what is formula, what is function, how to build a formula, what are the error message that which we are getting while giving the formulas. If you can solve those errors very quickly and very fast, so you can work in the Excel nicely, and you will get the better results from the Excel sheet. Then we saw some functions, that is average function, minimum function, and min function, that is, and maximum, taking out the maximum value from the given range, data range. Okay, with this I have come to an end of this video. Now whenever you will get this video, go through this video properly, try to learn the things, and in the live session actually how to do the practicals for this, that I'm going to show you. By then, take care all of you, be safe, stay at home, goodbye.